So you've seen this guy make a tier list, and this guy make a tier list, and that guy, and more, and more, and more. And so even your mental tier list looks like this, right? But this is just poop ass piss, okay? It's the only way to put it. This is the tier list for like good players, okay? And we are not. And if you are, you can leave now. Let us bad players talk about things. But besides that, I know who the best character is. I did the math. I studied, did my research. But before that, I'll explain to you how everyone got below them. So start by tackling the three, the monsters, the kaijus of the game. Starting with the kid, the cheeseball time boy, the win neutral, win offense, fucking teleport here, teleport there, doing all this bullshit. But this bullshit it's the key aspect. It's bullshit, but it's hard. No glaze, no downplay, no bias, obviously, no bias. And if I'm being honest, I don't think the Echoes you're playing against are doing stuff like this. In fact, I'm only doing stuff like this because I'm in the training lab right now. Okay, and I'm like an okay. I'm like an okay, definitely not hard stuck kind of guy. For the most part, they're doing shit like this. Okay, well, if you're letting them do this and they're hitting you, you kind of have only yourself to blame. Okay, A- tier, especially after all the degen neutral projectile nerf stuff. So yeah, A-. I think solid A tier. A- debate. A-, we're going A-. Now the dude that's probably the most rage-inducing little rat goblin, Teemo. And hear me out, B tier. Solid B tier. And before you riot, everyone has a piece of info about this guy. And my piece of info is that the people I'm playing now aren't even doing this shit right? And I don't think they ever will. Maybe by some miracle of Christ himself, they'll learn how to press their buttons in a proper order, but they're not going to. In fact, most of that shit was bugs that they just removed a couple hours ago. And wait. You say, what about the degenerate S1 super attack to the other dude hit you with a fucking 5 billion way mix-up 7 times in a row? Dude, most of the Teemos, they're switching to Yasuo and they're doing this, okay? Do not get hit by this. As long as you don't have a panic attack behind the wheel on defense, you're fine. You're gonna be fine. Also, he doesn't like one hit, which is kind of a huge deal. Yasuo. This might be the most hated character. Wasn't for Teemo. Before Teemo, it was all Yasuo hate, all Yasuo downplay. That was the only thing that existed. This guy touches your block, and for some reason, you just fucking explode. Science hasn't figured it out. The dev team hasn't figured it out. It's a fucking mystery that cannot be solved. And sure, it's kind of hard, but even if he's a trash player, he can just do this. He's gonna do that. You're gonna get hit by it. Are you parrying this? Maybe. But you try to parry this, you know what he starts doing? That. Like, it's So solid A tier. But, I said a bunch of good things. Why not S tier? Well, I don't think the Yasuos you're doing are doing 500 damage limit direct combos with 2-touch sequences. Which I think is, like, really the power of Yasuo, that he just, like, explodes you. You can die in, like, 2 hits, So I think he's, like, a super solid A tier. Like, probably top A tier, okay? Ahri, the furry special. If you are a furry, you play this character or Warwick. Or both. It's up to you. It's make your own adventure, right? I hate playing against this character. And I'm sure you do too. The fuck did I write? I wrote to squirt? That can't be right. She's fast. Air game's crazy. It's hard dealing with people in the air, especially when you're newer. Projectiles are way too fucking annoying. It's not really super easy, simple 1 + 1 = 2 options to deal with her offense or her neutral. So pretty solid. Solid A tier. Probably right there with Yasuo. Bye. I love this character. Fun. Loves being on the ground. Fucking zoom dash teleports across the whole fucking screen in like a millisecond. Doesn't need to use a single unique mechanic to blow you up. A tier. Illaoi. Absolute S tier. Fucking hit you across the whole screen. 2x assist ass fucking uninteractable ass option. Carries you across the whole stage into fucking unstoppable ass, chip you to the death ass, 1,000 heavy slashes of death, and has an anti-projectile move that you're gonna forget. She just deserves to be right here. It's perfect. Next we got the dog. We got Warwick. Warwick is a dog. S tier. Solid S tier. His medium is the size of a fucking rocket ship. Anti-airing a random ass flip can feel You feel like playing a rigged fucking carnival game. Like you're just, you know, it looks like you can do it and you just can't. You can't. You have to be so precise. His overhead is like fake reactable. People will tell you to react to it. Oh, just parry it. No, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna parry it. You're gonna get hit. And you're gonna parry it every now and then, but I guarantee you, if you're parrying it a lot, they're gonna press 2M a single time, down medium, and you're gonna die. You're gonna explode. You're gonna fucking explode. The only downside is that his combos are wonky. They don't feel right, but they're really not that hard overall, especially compared to a lot of other people. And also, he has the easiest, like, oh fuck, my fingers don't feel ready, let me just do a simple shit-ass combos in the game. They're so easy to do. So that honestly makes him really good, like, just across the board. I think he deserves to be here right next to Illaoi. Beautiful. Okay, Jinx. I honestly don't really know what to say about this one. I'm thinking B tier, because honestly, Jinx is like, she's really hard to play well, but at the same time, the lower you are, the easier it is to accidentally give her too much time, and then she just throws a bunch of bullshit on the screen, right? And she just has to hit you with one of them and throw a fucking zap, you know, across the entire fucking screen and then full combo you for it to just be over. So I think, you know, B+. I like that. B+. Solid. Blitzcrank. Solid. B tier. You know what? B+. Put him with Jinx. He just doesn't do enough damage to be higher, I think. It's kind of weird. You'd think he'd do a shit ton of damage, but his command grabs, he's got to do like 4 or 5 command grabs to kill you, especially if you're not in the corner, right? All the default options that people do to deal with things just work so well against Blitzcrank, right? People love up backing. It's so easy to up back after he pulls you in. If you're the Blitzcrank, you have to time it pretty well to actually catch them. Also, up back beats his command grab, right? Just in general. If you get command grab by Blitz anywhere that's like basically not in the fucking corner, if you just roll out, you're gone. You're free. You don't even have to think. It's just a default option for like most people. You know what? Lower than Jinx. B minus. Wait, what I for Jinx? B plus? B. Solid. Right below Jinx. Now Braum. I love this guy. He's fun. He's hot. Braum is a solid A tier. And you know, before you throw right again, you know, hear me out. Give this man ice. He's an absolute force heavy spamming monster, no? Give him double down, and okay, he doesn't even have to get it himself anymore, right? Give him 2x assists. He also doesn't have to get it himself anymore. And you know, he's just, again, he's just so handsome. He just whispers into your ear, put me in A tier. What are you gonna not put him in A tier? I'm gonna put him in A tier. Also, he just does a lot of damage. He does a lot of damage. It's really easy to kill people in 2 as a pro. It's not that bad. Now, time for the king. The fucking ruler of this entire game. Pretty much all the way to Challenger. Grandmaster. This guy's still fucking smashing everybody. He's smashing me. Okay? He's smashing me. Pause. He's smashing me. And I don't know if you've done your math right, but there's only one character left. It's fucking Darius. This guy's a monster. The default move medium. It's his best move. One of his best moves. It's good in neutral. You know, it comes out fast. Hard to whiff punish. Goes way farther than you think it does. Just fucking massive. Goes into the simplest, highest damage dealing ass combos of all time. Like even in neutral, right? If you don't have a real combo, you just do medium, heavy, special, super. You do like 1 billion damage. It almost 2 touches some people in the cast, and they start taking chip damage from normals all of a sudden. It's so good. It's so good. And his hard combos have simpler versions that are not that hard. Okay, it's not that bad. And then his assists are so good that, you know, I say so good, like there's an Ekko assist in the fucking game. Okay, so they're not the very best assists, but they're so good. And they're also so simple to use, right? They're so easy to use. Like his forwards assist, good coverage, and it just knocks them up. You don't even have to do a real conversion. You do it, you tag, and you sit there and you wait for them to come to you. It's that simple. Yeah, that's it. This man's the fucking king. This guy owns this game. I don't care what you say. Unless you're Challenger, then have your own opinion. I bet you still think he's pretty good, though. I bet you don't think he's bad. I bet you don't think he's bad. If you enjoyed the video, just, you know, sub, like, comment, all the works, all the good stuff, and start checking out the videos that are going to be popping up on your screen real quick. YouTube thinks you'll love them very much. Bye-bye.